All right, Devin, Cambridge all but locked up the 1 seed in the Supreme Summer League on Monday.
Yeah, they've been really good, and it's not just the fact that they won, it's how they won. Sometimes the how is more important than the what. Now, this was a battle for the top seed in the Supreme League tournament. Unbeaten Groove City and one-loss Hilltoppers from Snow Hill earlier in the week. Anthony Hughes gets the easy land in transition. Hilltoppers answer right back. DeMar Brunson with a tough bucket. And then Kamarian Hall coming up huge for Groove City down the stretch. Hall with the floater that hits off the back iron and bounces in. Now, final 5 seconds, loose ball, Snow Hill down 2.
Puts it up.
Brunson at the butter, nothing but net, down it goes. So, Brandon, we head to overtime.
Yeah, and Keandre Nixon would get things going for Snow Hill, the Hilltoppers, in the extra period. On the other end, though, it's Hall putting in work, kissing it off the glass for Groove City. Snow Hill not going away. Brunson again, he's going to be a player to watch out for. The hoop and the arm there, back and forth we go, but this put Groove City ahead for good. Cambridge wins it 52-51. They're going to be the top seed in the tournament this year. Devin, you think they're the favorites?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, 100%.
Even though the Hilltoppers just took them to overtime. They could have easily won this game. Although I will say, Groove City made a few mental mistakes down the stretch that allowed the Hilltoppers to get back in the game in the first place.
I just think that duo of Anthony Hughes and Kobe Enos is just too much for a lot of the other teams in the Summer League to handle. Especially Kobe Enos he's such a great shooter. Plus, he has the size, and when you can combine the size,
he'll be a favorite for Bayside North Player of the Year, definitely.
Yeah, so I expect a lot from them. So I have them as my top seed.
Yeah, so let's hear from head coach Sean Tucker after this one.
Congrats to Snow Hill. They bought their A game. Everybody's going to give us our A game. We're the state runner-ups, so we're going to get everybody's A game. But I want our guys to play a little bit better. We need some practice. Obviously, it's Summer League. We just keep playing games. But, hey, that's why we got the coaches on the bench sweating. Everybody's in the game sweating. We got to be a little bit more disciplined and patient, and we'll get it. I'm ready. Hey, Snow is a good team, man. Don't get me wrong. They're young. They're scrappy. They're well-coached. But it's just something about that Groove City, man. Something about that Groove City that we're going to put on for our city.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I do have them as the top team in the Summer League, and I think they probably.
I don't think that you can dispute having Cambridge as the favorites as of right now.
Listen, as Coach Tucker said, they are the state runner-ups.
Yeah, you know what? But this team that we're about to talk about is the two-time defending Supreme League champions.
Yes, and obviously two Salisbury City rivals as well. Bennett and Y-High, CMP Enterprise, and JBC Construction. Now, Jaden Colin got things going with a nice floater. You're going to see more from him later. And then on the other end, it's a 2-on-1 for Y-High squad. Makai Jeffers running the break and making the right pass to Julian Cully, who makes it at the rim. And now it's time for Jeffers to score himself, calling his own number, drilling the open 3. That shot put Y-High up by 6 with less than a minute left to go in the game. But Colin bringing the Clippers back in this game. He hits the 3 in transition. That rims in. We're not done just yet. He's going to make another play, getting another 3 points, but the old-fashioned way. Back-to-back plays. That and one off the glass is good, but it doesn't matter, though. In the end, it would be Y-High who would close this game out with a close 3-point victory over their city rivals.
You think Bennett has a chance to win this tournament?
I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
I'm still going with Cambridge.
We'll see what happens. They're trying for the three-peat this year. Now on to Decatur against the Seaford Jays, even without David Chandler and Tribe Wise. Decatur looking formidable. Their size and defense was on display all night long. When it came time to score, they relied on John Purnell. He had a big game for Bull on the Beach, leading them in scoring 15 points. Transition, knocking down that Jay. He had the hot hand last night. Purnell making everything he was tossing up there. Hits another one from mid-range. Decatur wins it by 10.
That's another team that has a great chance of winning the whole thing.
And they were without David and Tribe.
Yeah, and I think individually, David Chandler might be the best player in the entire tournament. I saw games where he was so good that there was games where they would win and he was just passing it and making the right play and distributing. And there was times he wanted to score and he hit 9 threes in the game. So like if he can do that, he can really do anything. And I think
he's a lot of fun to watch. That's for sure.
Cambridge and Bull on the Beach, those two teams are Groove City and Bull on the Beach, the two teams to look out for in this tournament. Now, coming up, we have the latest on a homicide in Parsonburg, a community reeling with questions.
Yeah, and plus a Millsboro woman is facing charges following a child abuse investigation.
here. I'm the head football coach at Cambridge South Dorchester High School. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.